Welcome to the St. John Vianney Center's podcast, Journey to Thrive. I'm Gabrielle Bealer, and I'm a therapist here at St. John Vianney Center, and today I will be talking about addiction in religious life. So in support of Recovery Month, which is a national observance that has been occurring every September since 1989, not only celebrating those in recovery, but celebrating the service providers in the communities around the country. It's important to us here at St. John Vianney Center to contribute to the goal of not only helping people understand substance use and addiction, but to help destigmatize addiction and highlight that addiction is an equal opportunist affecting all walks of life. And in this podcast, our focus is on clergy and religious. I think in this current year, 2024, most people know someone who's been affected by addiction, whether it's a substance addiction, such as alcohol or prescription drugs, or what we call a process addiction, which can include things like the compulsive use of technology, gambling, and even overspending. When it comes to clergy and religious, it's important to understand that they can be just as susceptible and just as vulnerable as anyone. Clergy and religious spend most of their life servicing and taking care of others in their communities. They may witness trauma, they may see a lot of suffering and pain in the individuals they serve, and they don't always do a good job of taking care of themselves. With that being said, they can become very stressed, experience anxiety, burnout, and even depression. And we know statistically that there is a high correlation between untreated mental health issues and addiction because of the quick but short-term relief of symptoms that addictive behaviors provide. Clergy and religious, because of their vocational commitments, can harbor a really deep sense of shame, guilt, and fear about their addictive behaviors. And because of these presenting emotions, they may prolong asking for help or even avoid reaching out for help altogether, which only keeps them in the cycle of their addiction and their shame and left challenged with managing intense internal suffering alone. Terry Gorski, a worldwide leader and expert on substance abuse and relapse prevention, wrote in his book, Staying Sober, that addiction damages one's biological, psychological, and social parts of their well-being. However, we know that recovery from addiction and compulsive behaviors is very possible, and that's really exciting news. But it requires, at the very least, some level of evidence-based intervention. It will not just stop on its own. A person does not grow out of their addiction or stop engaging in these destructive behaviors, even if there already has been serious consequences. There needs to be intervention. Both the American Medical Association and the American Medical Association of Addiction Medicine define addiction as a disease. With that, we know that addiction is not a moral issue because addiction essentially strips away a person's ability to choose to stop engaging in their behaviors because it does have a hold on them biologically, psychologically, and socially. And this is where a 12-step program such as AA, NA, and so forth, along with evidence-based interventions, such as the ones we offer here at St. John Vianney Center, can be very effective in helping religious and clergy recover from the effects of their addiction and compulsive behaviors. So here at SJVC, we provide a safe and caring treatment environment for those suffering with addiction and or compulsive behaviors. And I'm really proud to be a part of the work that we do here at the center. In the early stages of treatment, we very often see the heavy burden of someone's addictive or compulsive behaviors begin to lift because they realize they are no longer alone, they are safe and cared for. And it's at this point we know a transformation is about to begin with this individual. And that's really exciting to us because it usually means that they have placed their trust in allowing us to treat them. Many professionals in the field describe addiction as a symptom of something deeper that is going on with the individual. We believe in pursuing treatment from a holistic perspective here at St. John Vianney Center. Not only do we offer safety, compassion, and practical relapse prevention skills, we work in delving into the underlying issues, which, as I mentioned earlier, could be struggles with mental health, unresolved trauma, compassion fatigue, amongst other things. Currently, there are approximately 22 million people in recovery in the United States, and we need to make sure that those who give their lives to the Catholic communities are supported, cared for, and offered the opportunity to be in recovery, as well as receive the specialized treatment they deserve so they can heal and thrive in their vocational lives. If you've made it this far in the podcast, maybe you are thinking of someone who might need help, or maybe it is yourself you are thinking about. Please do not hesitate to call us here at St. John Vianney Center. Any one of us can help you determine if this might be the right place for someone you know or for yourself. Chances are that if someone specific has come to mind during this podcast, they probably could benefit from our program. So please give us a call and let us see if there's some way we can be of assistance. We hope that you found this information on addictions in religious life helpful. You can tune into all of our podcasts, Journey to Thrive, on our website at sjbcenter.org. Click on resources or anywhere you get your podcast. Thank you for listening, and God bless.